Kathy Craddock, and I own Kickshaws Kitchen and Market in downtown Fredericksburg. We started about a little over 4 years ago. My son was on the autism spectrum and he was on a feeding tube, and we, through just a lot of trial and error with my own health and his, started looking at a lot more natural, organic foods that we couldn't find in Fredericksburg. So we were on the road all the time to go grocery shopping, and one day I said to my husband, it would be great if there was a store in Fredericksburg we could get these things. And I said, you know what, we should open that store. And he thought I was crazy, but that's kind of what got us here. We opened the market in 2014, and the need for certain things really became apparent to us, and that kind of parlayed into opening the restaurant, which is dedicated gluten-free, nut-free, and with a lot of vegan and allergy-friendly options. We have two aspects, really three aspects to our business. Our market is a natural and organic market. We very carefully curate the items that we bring in. We're very cautious on what the ingredients are, fragrances, chemicals, things like that. We don't want to bring in anything that basically we wouldn't give to our own children or use in our own home. So everything is non-GMO, certified, organic, best ingredients that we can possibly find. In the market we also do a lot of organic or local meats, local and organic produce, just as clean as we can provide to the area. Then the second big part of our business is the kitchen, which is our restaurant. We started the kitchen 2 years ago, and we had started by just making wraps in the market, and we couldn't keep up with the demand for them. So we thought, all right, I guess it's time to open a little restaurant, and the space became available, so it just worked out. And in the restaurant, again, it's dedicated nut-free and gluten-free, something that you can't really find in the area. All of our baked goods are vegan, so they're very accessible for vegans, of course, but also for folks with very significant allergy issues. And then I guess the third aspect of our business is education. We always wanted to be able to share education with others on how to be able to utilize the things that we sell here. So we promote very healthy, natural, and organic goods, but a lot of people don't know what to do with a patty pan squash. So we're here to be able to teach people what to do with the ingredients that they find, with the things that they want to try to transition to become more healthy. We're that hand to hold to help them on their way. A friend of mine, we were partnered together to open the business, and we kind of split ways before the business actually opened, but together we were talking about what would be a good name, and I thought things like along the lines of sustainability or, you know, natural sounded like a good way to go, because that was like the idea we were going for. But my friend Brandy, she said that just doesn't sound like the kind of place that you want to take your kid to. And I was like, you're really right about that. So we were looking at synonyms for words, and under, I think the word sustenance was one that we were talking about, was the word kickshaw. And a kickshaw is basically just like a tasty little treat, a little morsel. I'm going to run into that shop and grab a little kickshaw, like something to hold you over. And we just thought that it sounded interesting, it sounded fun. It also sounded really accessible. Like, I feel like our name kind of became, it grew into itself because we created an environment that fit the name. So we have families here that come in all the time. A ramp here that goes to this door. It's really very, very infrequently used for people to walk on, but kids love it. So kids run around the ramp, and they're comfortable in the restaurant, coloring pages, chalkboards. We really created an environment that was fun, and we felt like it fit the name. That's a pretty loaded question. This business means almost everything to me aside from my children, but my children are part of it, so it's kind of everything to us. Running a business isn't easy at all, and I don't think that people often think about what it takes to run a small business or keep one going. And we've kept the business going because we love it. We love the people. The people keep us going. All the ones, kids, adults, everyone who come in and tell us that there's no place like this for them, or they're traveling between like Rhode Island and Florida and they stop here at our place. You know, one of two places they might stop on the road, but they stop here to have a meal, and we share our family with them. And that's just huge to us, and that's the reason why we keep on pushing and keep on going, because we want to provide this to the community as long as we can. And with how we set up Kickshaws, we really wanted it to be sort of an epicenter of health and wellness, and wanted that to kind of grow out into the community. And we've really done a great deal of work in building connections, helping people find who they need to find. We always tell people we're not doctors, but I can tell you who to talk to. And we do have a wonderful network of people in the area that promote health and wellness, and we take that food part. So we work with people on healing through foods, but it only works with the community that supports it all, because you can go online and you can see that flax seeds are really good for you, but you talk to a friend or come into our market and say, well, why are flax seeds good for me and what can I do for them? Like, okay, well, I can tell you what to do with them, and then you can talk to so-and-so, and you know, he can give you a little more instruction. So the community that we've helped to build here and connect has been really important, and it's what has really helped to support our community overall.